good YouTube? It's Elliot here from Neanderthal Fitness, coming at you with my weekly bulking update video. Again, it's winter, so this shit's getting dark earlier. We've had a lot of stuff on today, so unfortunately I'm left filming this video in the dark, and although the lighting's fairly good in this room, this camera does not deal well with low light situations, so sorry I look a little bit in shadow. But bulking update. So like I said last week, things were going to get a little more serious this week. I was going to try and be more on top of everything and making more progress. So first thing I'm going to talk to you about is my weights. So I've got them all written down here. Trusty just sheet of paper that I just note down every day. Ignore my childlike handwriting. So this week, where are we? We are on the 22nd, Sunday the 22nd. 21st, 20th, 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th. So last Monday was the 15th. I had to think about that then, right? So last Monday was the 15th. I definitely weighed myself on the 15th and 16th, but for some reason I didn't write it down and can no longer remember what my weights were. So the 14th, which was last Sunday, I was 148.4 when I reported into you guys, and I'd started that week on 148.2, but then immediately dropped to like 146, which was really bizarre. My weight again this week has fluctuated, and I kind of know why that is, so we'll get into that in a second, but let's go for it. So from the 17th, I was 147.2, the next day 147.8, the next day 147.8, the next day 148.2, then the 21st, yesterday, I was 147.0, which I thought was really weird, like a dramatic, just over a pound drop between one day, which seemed quite strange to me. And then today, again, empty stomach, first thing in the morning, ablution's done, you know, I'd been to the loo, 148.2. So I think I'm probably floating around the 147.5 to 148 pounds without any massive gains or really any drops. I think it's like water weight and, you know, all that shit that affects you if you weigh yourself every day. But no dramatic weight gain. I've not hit 149, I've not, you know, hit 150, which I've been trying to hit for goddamn ages now. But let me talk to you about my food intake. So I said I was going to get hella serious on the food intake this week, and I definitely did. I ate the same shit every day. I kept it good. I food prepped on the Sunday. All my lunches were done. I had mackerel, couscous and frozen veggies every lunchtime. I had my shake every morning, and I had my beef, rice, veggies and tomatoes with some grated cheese in the evening. But that meal plan was not enough calories. It worked out about 2,700 calories a day, which was obviously enough to make some minor increments, and maybe across like a whole of a month, if I stuck to that, I might gain a pound or something a month, which is what some people are aiming for. But I'm definitely looking for more dramatic weight gain than that at this time. Especially, you know, getting further into winter, getting colder, adding some extra layers right now is not necessarily a bad thing from my point of view. So this next week I've changed up the diet plan a bit to hit just over 3,000 calories every day. I've been out, bought the food today. I've just sort of started food prep, and I'm going to continue after this video. I've cooked a shitload of sausages off. I've made all my couscous. So basically this week, breakfast is going to be the 600 calorie shake plus 2 slices of wholemeal toast, that high calorie bread I use, 132 calories a slice, plus a mixture, some days peanut butter and other days almond butter, but basically the same calories. My dad became intolerant to peanuts when he ate them too much, and I've got shitloads of allergies as it is, so I don't want to make that mistake, so I'm switching up between peanut and almond. 30 grams is like 180 calories. So all in all, the breakfast tops out at just over 1,000 calories. Lunch is 4 sausages, just Cumberland pork sausages, with the 200 grams of couscous and the frozen veggies and a banana for dessert. Tops out just over 1,000 calories. And then dinner, we already know tops out over 1,000 calories, 250 grams beef mince, one of those bags, which is 2 portions of boil in the bag basmati rice, half a tin of tomatoes just for flavour, and some frozen veg for the health benefits. So all in all, about 3,090 calories, I believe. So this should be enough to see me take at least a 1 pound gain in the next week, at least hit 149 if I can. You know, if I have to go above 3,000 at this point, I'd be very surprised because I'm still pretty light. But hey, that is, yeah, 148.2 this morning. Gonna try and hit like 149.2, 149.5 by the end of the week. Training, however, has been really good this week, so we'll touch on that. Today, last training day of the week, obviously I work out Sundays, and now I take Monday, Tuesday off, and then work out Wednesdays, take Thursday off, work out Friday, and then obviously Saturday off, work out Sunday like today. So today, dumbbell bench press, I did 24s for 3 sets of 10, 24 kilos that is, which I was really excited about. I was benching 20s, and then I tried 24 because the 22s were being used, and I did 8, 5, 5. And today, after getting 3 sets of 10 on 22s on Friday, I just busted out 3 sets of 10 with the 24s. It was difficult, but it was doable, so I'm going up to 26 kilo dumbbells, 26 in each hand, that is, not in total, kilos on Wednesday when I go back in there. So if I can get these calories up Monday and Tuesday, hit the 3,000s, and hopefully gain a little bit of weight between then and now, I might get 3 sets of 10 with the 26s, go up to 28. Really excited about when I'm dumbbell benching 30s, because that means that I can definitely then go back to standard flat bench press and bench 120 pounds, 62 point whatever kilos it is, which will feel pretty good. One single arm dumbbell row, I hit 28 for 3 relatively easy sets of 10, so that's going up to 30 next time. Shoulder press, I managed to get a set of 10 with the overhead press even after the bench press, which I felt pretty good about, but then it was like 5, 5, so sticking on 30 kilos, but that's fine. My shoulder press has always sucked. I'm just going to keep powering through until it gets better. I'm doing flies on the pec deck. Just feels good to me. I quite enjoy it. I did 80 kilos today for a set of 12, 12, 10, so stuck on 80 kilos, but the machine only goes up to 95. I don't think the leverage is particularly well positioned on this pec deck because I'm not that big a dude. I can't bench press 75 kilos, so the fact that I'm doing it with flies, you know, with 80 kilos seems ridiculous. But basically within like 3 to 4 weeks I'm going to max out the entire stack on that, and I'll probably have to go to like free weight dumbbell flies or something, which I don't really like, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I will film that for you because I think that would be pretty impressive. I do want to get some training footage done. I'm thinking next Sunday. It was quite quiet today, so if we go at a similar time, I'll get the girlfriend to do the filming and I'll put that shit up for you, because you know, we train together. We're going to become swole mates, right? I hate that saying, just thought it'd be an amusing anecdote for you. But anyway, on with the main part of the show. The training's been good, the eating's been okay, I've gained a little bit of weight, kind of fluctuated. I'm going to do the measurements live now, coming to you. So, you know, lock up your daughters and wives and girlfriends and stuff, because this shit's getting real. I still look kind of like a sack of shit, especially in this lighting, but a little bit of chest definition, not really lost much, you know, like stomach definition. It's not really that unflat considering how fat I am at the moment. Well, considering how people thought I was going to get really fat from this bulk. Arms still looking kind of okay. Shoulders look a bit shit. Shoulders always look a bit shit. So I'm kind of worrying that the camera's going to run out because I forgot to delete the last video I made. But let's see. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to show you all of these, but can I even get that in? Like 13.1 on the bicep, so a tiny bit of growth on the bicep, not a lot. Waist, I'll do right around like above my hip. Let me show you. This is where I do my waist, like above my hip and below my rib cage, because I think that's where you're supposed to measure your waist. I guess that's where your waist is. Right now it's like 32.2, 32.3. But again, it's not first thing in the morning. I've eaten today. I'm not too worried. about that. I get quite bloated quite a lot of the time. I have a lot of food intolerances. I eat stuff with lactose even though I'm lactose intolerant. You know, chest is down just under 36, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Like 35.7, 8, something like that. That's not, you know, tensed, that's just kind of there. Shoulders I never really do. I do my calf measurement. I don't really know how to measure shoulders accurately. Calves, actually pretty impressively bang on 14 and a half. I say pretty impressively, I can't remember what they were before right now, but 14 and a half feels good. I'm not going to show you me dropping trowel, and I've got pants on anyway, so it's not that bad, but obviously we don't need that. Thigh is 20.9, like literally just under 21. Again, I think that might actually be a little bit smaller on the thigh, but the arm's definitely a little bit bigger. Chest, I'm pretty sure, is a bit bigger. But this is, like I say, the first time I've done this since everything kind of went to shit for a while, so I'm not that worried if I've dropped back a little bit. But now we've got a benchmark where we are today and how we're going to progress next week. So hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up. Whatever you want to see in the videos, let me know and I'll get them out on the next one. I'm going back to finish my food prep.